Whether we realize it or not, we may be sending different messages to our sons than we send to our daughters, and it could have a real impact on their life. So in today's Living Your Best Life, we're learning to think like a man.
I think the message we tell our daughters is to be strong. The similar message we need to tell our sons is you can't do this alone. And I think that's the message that society so often portrays, is you have to be Superman, you have to be the Lone Ranger, you have to be the one just grinding it out by yourself oftentimes.
And Counselor Joe Daugherty says that constant grind can take a toll.
But yet we have this epidemic of isolated men who have very few little connections, or they may have buddies they go out with, but they're really not sharing. They're not emotionally connecting in the way that they really need to connect. They're not taking down that wall and being transparent and being vulnerable and being honest. And they're really dying on the inside because they don't feel like there's another guy who really understands their struggle.
Those male connections, he says, can be vital in a man's life.
Women are wonderful. Women provide a lot of wonderful things to a man's life. But a woman can't understand a man's struggle just like a man can't understand a woman's struggle. Make sure that you're looking for a community of other guys who can sharpen you. There's a verse in Proverbs that says, as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. And we have to have good guys in our life to sharpen us.
It's a message, he says, that should start being taught early in life.
I do think that parents do need to foster a sense of independence in their kid to some extent, And of course, there are boundaries to that. It also takes correction, and making sure that as we recognize deficiencies in areas where the child needs some correction, to go ahead and speak up and to say those things.
And reinforce throughout the years.
So it's okay to reach out. It's okay to ask questions. It's okay to find another guy in your life to say, hey, I need some help with this. Because if they want to be the man that they are supposed to be, they're not going to be able to do it by themselves.
Daugherty says whether men find that support from close friends, relatives, or a counselor, they should be applauded for knowing when they need help and not be apprehensive about asking for it.